The Tale of the Emperor Cat Part 1. Silence before sunrise, before the first sunbeam touches the tips of the trees. While the whole city still sleeps, he is already sitting on the roof of his home, not to watch for something, not to hunt. Simply to be. They call him the Emperor. Not because he wears a crown, for he wears none. Not because he sits upon a throne, for he lies in a simple, soft armchair by the window. His greatness is in his gaze, in his stillness, in a strength that needs no proving. He is a Maine Coon with deep, silent eyes. In those eyes lives the memory of generations. His whiskers are attuned to the subtlest breath of wind, and in his heart lies something deeper than mere instinct. He watches the sleeping city in silence. Streetlights still glow with a dim light, their presence fading. With every moment, for the sun is about to rise, he loves this moment before dawn. The wind that hasn't yet gathered the noise of the day smells of night dew, slightly sweet, with a hint of wildflowers that have not yet bloomed. Birds do not yet sing, but the air is full of anticipation. It is a space of stillness, and in that stillness, he is the loudest sound. His inner voice tells him that every new day is like a book, whose pages he is ready to turn slowly, gently, without haste. Today, the world will awaken again, he whispers to the wind, and I shall awaken with it. The wind wrestles. In reply, you are not just a watcher, Emperor. You are the guardian of the dawn, the Emperor smiles. Yes, that he can be. But he also knows even a guardian must sometimes pause and simply feel that he is alive. Part 2. His domain, his territory is not the street, nor the house. His territory is order. Wherever he walks, chaos disappears. Other cats move aside, not out of fear, but out of respect. They know when the Emperor passes, things fall into place. He does not fight without reason. He does not shout. And he never runs, not even when thunder strikes or something tasty squeaks nearby. His walk is silence, and silence is power. His footsteps are like the heartbeat of an ancient forest. Everything pauses when he walks by. Birds fall silent, not from fear, but to hear his stillness better. For his presence is like an old song that only those who can truly stop and listen will hear. His domain is more than what the eyes can see. It's the delicate lines of balance drawn between houses, trees, and rooftops, where every movement holds meaning. He walks past a dog that always barks at everyone, but the dog grows quiet, tilting its head. Not out of fear, but as if realizing. Someone who knows who they are is passing by. Sometimes the Emperor visits an old cat named Sura, who lives behind a red fence. She is blind, but she sees deeper than those with sight. She senses his approach long before his shadow touches the ground. Asterisk. You again, she says when he sits beside her. Brought me silence and hearing, he replies. Because in silence we hear more. They sit in silence. But their silence is a conversation about age, about youth, about the changing of watchkeepers on the borders of the unseen world. Sura once traveled through realms where trees glow at night and water sings. Now her journey is memory, and she passes those memories to the Emperor like fire in the darkness. Do not forget, she tells him, order is not control. Order is the ability to hear chaos and still not lose yourself. The Emperor nods. His territory is the space between things, the space where he is a bridge, not a wall. Part 3. The heart that holds the world in this home where he lives, the walls breathe with warmth. But like in every home, storms do come, arguments, sighs, silences that cut like ice. And in those moments, when harmony fades, he senses it before the first word is even spoken. He does not flee. The Emperor knows no fear of human emotions. He understands pain is not weakness. Pain is proof of life. He enters the room where the mother sits, her head bowed over the table, wiping away tears so her daughter won't see. He is not a toy. He is no plush bunny to cuddle. He is presence itself. He sits beside her, says nothing, breathes, purrs not to soothe, but as the voice of the house itself whispering, "I am here. The world has not fallen apart." His purring is like deep layers of the earth supporting the roots of a tree. Not loud, but deep. It alters the rhythm of everything like a heartbeat syncing with another dot at night. When the house goes still and the clock ticks its steady, was. The Emperor pads silently into the girl's room. She tosses in her sleep, groaning. A bead of sweat glistens on her forehead, a shadow of a fear not yet banished. He leaps soundlessly onto the bed, lays beside her, his cheek touching her shoulder. His warmth drifts through her dreams like sunlight slicing through a break in the clouds. She exhales, relaxes. In her dream, the monsters are gone in the morning. She wakes and doesn't even remember he was there. But somewhere deep in her, soul remains a certainty. She is not alone. Her world has a guardian, and there are evenings when the father sits in the dark with a cup of coffee gone cold. He stares at the floor, but sees not the carpet, only his own helplessness. His hands lie still. Then the Emperor approaches and gently pulls the man's hand onto his back with a paw. That's all. And in that moment, in that silence, something shifts. The man breathes again, for the Emperor is not just a cat. He is the core of harmony, the stone upon which this house stands. He may be unseen, but were he to vanish, everything would crumble. Sometimes it feels as if he holds the world, not with his paws, but with his heart. And this heart is not fierce, not combative. It is quiet, steady, like a melody you hear only when all else is silent. Asterisk. And if this story touched your heart, don't forget to leave a trace in this world, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. It's a small gesture, but it helps the magical cat continue telling stories, creating new worlds, and staying close to you whenever you need it. There is still so much magic ahead. New chapters are already quietly purring in the shadows. Don't miss them.